Hello and welcome back to Full Kit Banter. I'm Pascal and I'm joined once again by Sash, BK and Nathan. And surprise, surprise, we're in the Final Four of the Euros. Of course, Final Four of the Copa America as well. But guys, Spain, Italy, England and Denmark. I can't say too many of us were predicting these four to be in our semi-finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Alright guys, thanks for joining Full Kit Banter.
That's a wrap.
Who's the biggest surprise for you guys?
Spain.
Spain.
I mean, it has...
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Like they frauded their way, man. Like I mean, Denmark is like
That's interesting. We can get into that.
I think Denmark was the dark horse. You know, there's always like one dark horse in the competition, and then they'll make it.
I thought Turkey was the dark horse.
We went through this Ada Turan thing already. We are not going back.
They were completely annihilated. I think that's a fair point. I mean, sorry, go ahead. You guys can talk about Denmark or Spain.
I mean, Italy was that. We waved it all. We all waved it all. I mean, Sash was saying that they peaked too soon, right? We said this offline or something.
He did now.
I did.
I mean, alright. I mean, under Mancini, they're doing pretty fine.
Bro, dude, they were clinging on for dear life against Austria, man. I don't know how Arnautovic was pretty unlucky not to get his second goal.
It is Arnautovic.
But yeah, I did watch that match, and yeah, they were like on the brink, man, of conceding another goal, and who knows what might happen if they had gone to penalties. But yeah, I think they got through with the skin of their teeth, and well, they're in the semi-final against
It's
Spain.
a bit harsh, skin of their teeth. I mean, to play devil's advocate, right?
Dude, they were sitting back throughout.
No,
you know?
but sometimes you're not. Champions don't have to be flawless throughout the run, but I think what Italy have done, especially against Belgium, that match in particular really impressed me, because up to that point they were playing, not poor sides, but teams that you'd still expect them to beat. But the manner in which they swept those sides was really impressive. I wasn't trying to buy into the hype just yet. I did predict that they would go out in the quarters, but they look so assured against Belgium, and I don't know if that's down to Belgium kind of leaving it too late, or Italy just kind of finding
bro,
a way.
it was down to Roberto Martinez ultimately being outwitted by a better manager, because
oh my god, they're both
I did
Robertos. Like Mancini as well, though.
dude, Mancini is the better Roberto, man. Like hands down, Martinez is a balding fraud. Called it clearly. I mean,
no doubt, how Martinez got the Belgium job. I still don't know how he got
Was
the
it
Belgium
Everton?
job.
No, but
Everton
like-
to that, yeah.
yeah, but whenever I see Italy play, it seems like they have a game plan. Like players know where to be at all times. But when I look at Belgium, they seem to be all over the place. Calling it a fluent transition from defense to attack is kind of a bit of an overstatement, because they kind of they don't look like what they know what they're doing. They're just kind of like passing it to De Bruyne and hope he does something, and
Yeah, they're very player.
very individual, relying on
reliant, yeah.
individual. Yeah.
They're pretty much Spurs lah. They rely. Lukaku is their Kane, and KDB is their Son.
Mm-hmm.
In a way,
And Torgan was the better Hazard throughout this tournament, which is kind of sad to say.
Oh, but we have to talk
well.
about Doku, right? He was this out of nowhere, suddenly became the best player for Belgium.
I was wondering why he didn't start more games. I mean, obviously Hazard when he's fit and not, kind of either fit or not suspended, he starts. But
When he's
yeah,
not
the kid-
stuffing
the
his
kid
face
impressed me.
in when he's not stuffing his face in fries and paella. But yeah, I do admit Doku is exciting talent. He's in Leipzig, right? If I'm not wrong, is he in Leipzig?
I'm not
RB
sure if
Leipzig.
he's left Leipzig already though. Let me get on that.
Mm,
Show how up to date we are.
Yes, facts.
I don't
facts.
think so.
But there's one more thing I wanted to throw, since we're on the topic of Belgium, right? Do you think, granted that the World Cup is only a year away,
Mhm.
do you think
Oh yeah.
that World Cup in Qatar is sort of this quote-unquote final chance for this golden generation?
I seriously...
I mean, if you look at their defense, it hasn't evolved since 2014. So
I thought you
know.
were going to with a troll question and are fries made in French fries? So okay.
You're the chef, man. I don't know.
I think we're ready for the World Cup. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Their left back and right back
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is still the issue. Their centre backs are I don't know. I struggle to see that they can't play with the back four that they need to be playing with.
Bro, the back three that played against Italy had a combined age of over 100.
Yeah, exactly. I was shocked to see Vermaelen, like Arsenal's ex-captain, in the squad. I was like, what? Like, he's still alive?
Vissel Kobe legend, by the way.
I thought Jason Denayer was supposed to be the defensive rock, you know, the king linchpin to organize the defense, but apparently he got lodged out by a Arsenal reject. Bit harsh.
Let me rephrase the question then. If Belgium dispense with Roberto Martinez and get someone with a proven pedigree, do you think then they'd have a chance maybe after like 4 years after being favourites?
Okay,
I still don't know how they're ranked number one in the world.
Then again, it will depend on who they appoint. Like off the top of your head, who do you think will fit that mold of
Thierry Henry.
Belgian manager? Oh no, man.
I low key got a feeling
he's
that
another
Must
bald
they be
fraud.
must they currently be out of work, or anyone in particular?
Whatever. Yeah, I think whoever is available right now. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
I mean,
couldn't
let
even name you, like,
me just
available managers,
let me just
man.
change my question. I mean, like anyone besides Pep, Klopp, and all that.
I was gonna say Pep. He knows how to get the best out of KDB. I don't know. Like I think someone.
Does he have to
almost
be of
absurd to
Belgian
say, but-
descent? I
No,
don't think
no.
so, right?
Nah, dude. I mean, if they went for
Yeah.
Roberto Martinez, can't think of any two good Belgian managers off the top of my head. And
Dude,
by the way,
Joachim Low.
Vincent Company.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
well, Joachim Low might be like kind of done with
Yeah.
football. I don't know if he's.
I think we're gonna
everything.
we're gonna
he's already
talk
won
about.
everything that he's doing.
I mean, we're gonna delve deep into the England versus Germany. Sorry, no. I think that's a while back already.
Nah,
but
let's just leave that segment.
yeah, let's just leave it. I want to
if
say
you want to
something
talk about someone riding their luck, that was it. I mean, they were very clinical, but they did ride their luck. And by the way, going back to that Doku question, he doesn't play at Leipzig, guys. He plays at Rennes in Ligue 1. So
Oh.
clearly, we know a lot about football outside the pitch. But yeah, one to watch.
Oh, it's a young child,
Born in
right?
2002, by the way.
Damn.
But this is like
He's a young
Belgium
baby.
and Italy, but
Dude, he's the Belgian Bukayo Saka, man. A young star boy. He plays a bit like Saka. If you can see the comparison.
Dude,
But-
I mean, do you okay, on that topic, right? Do you think he should start against Denmark?
Saka?
Yeah. Because England
Okay.
kind of have an embarrassment of options right
I
now.
thought
Like
he's
now that they've kind of finally seemed to clicked into gear.
Okay,
Almost.
there are two types of ways that Gareth Southgate's gonna
Wait,
line up.
wait,
One
wait.
is with the shackles off.
are we done with
Okay.
the Italy and Spain? We're just hopping to.
I'm just jumping.
Ah,
around, man.
okay,
okay,
This
okay.
is like the sacred timeline.
Let's go, let's
go.
Sacred timeline.
Yeah, we're
We'll
like
get back to Spain in a bit. Yeah.
we're like bunnies, man. We're just hopping around.
Bruh.
Yeah. I mean, BK, since you're the Forza England fella, why not you just lead us into your thoughts?
I don't know, man. Like, to be honest, like what you're going with, man. There's so much to choose from. Like, where do you begin? Yeah, if you're Southgate now, right, it's really awkward because you have like first world problem. Like, who do you choose to start with, right?
I love it. Yeah, I love that.
It's like
that's true.
like look at other people. Like, I'm gonna go with like, okay, let's just go Denmark. You lost your star man, like Eriksen. Yes, although you're performing better now, but like, dude, like if we went out with Saka, you still have Sancho. Man, you have like no one. You don't even have a major injury on your squad.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Very true.
I would actually might just choose to stick with the line. I mean, Sterling is doing pretty well. Kane's getting back on the score line. I'm most impressed that they kept a clean sheet throughout and they haven't let any goals in yet.
I mean, kudos to Thomas Muller for that. But, I mean, it is
Kudos-
very
kudos
impressive.
to
Had a
Jordan
Werner
Pick-
moment.
Kudos to Jordan Pickford, man. I mean,
Oh yeah. Actually,
your nomination for fraud
no.
keeper
My
of the season.
nemesis.
Dude, there was actually a
That
report.
was for Everton, lah. This is not. This is
Yeah, you know there are like some players like what was the guy that you said Hal Robson Kadu that shines for shines for the international but not the squad.
Fair enough. Fair. That's a fair comparison. I don't know. I mean, Yeah, but he did have that dodgy moment against Germany. I don't know if you guys remember it. Yeah, one dodgy ass moment again, but that's typical John Pickford.
That slipped my mind, but
Oh.
it'll come back to me. I'm sure. Yeah, it'll come back to me.
Yeah. So are you done? Or
No, I'm just I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay.
done lah. I'm just glad that
Yeah.
I'm just sad that Sancho doesn't get more game time, if anything, and like Chilwell as well.
No, I'm actually glad because I want my
Chilwell,
Chelsea
bro,
lads.
like-
I want
I
my
mean, if you-
Chelsea
if you-
guys to like
Yeah, no,
to
we-
take a break.
exactly,
Man.
we need to exhaust
rest up
them.
for the rest up for the season.
Why? You're just gonna buy a new left back. You're just gonna because that's what you
Yeah,
guys
because it's
do,
cheap, right?
Never mind.
No,
God.
we were actually in the market for Spinazzola before he just ruptured his Achilles.
You should get him now, on the cheap. Like offer to pay
Dude,
for
he's
all his,
he's
like,
off.
rehab.
He's like out for like 6 months, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but the guy
Oh,
was
bro,
doing
yeah,
actually.
at
He's
least- I
like
think it's a
doing
year,
so
man.
well. Actually, he was,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
Pretty much
most
a
of the
shame.
footballing hipsters are like in tears now.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna pretend like I
mm.
knew who Spinazzola was in great detail before the Euros, but I mean, Italy's kind of new generation did
Mhm.
step up big time, yeah, and he's
Mhm.
one of them.
yeah, Jorginho, man. I mean, going back to
Do you see
topic.
the? Do
Going
you see
back-
the Ballon d'Or? Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
you see
dude, yeah, I
the
did.
Ballon d'Or
I mean,
shots
I
on
love, I love Jorginho, but no way in hell it should be near that Ballon d'Or. No way in hell, man. But yeah,
I
going,
just had to get that out there.
yeah, but I digress. So going back to
Yes.
England versus Denmark. Yeah, I mean, there are two ways that Southgate could set up, but I kind of see him reverting back to type. You know, mirroring the back five, because we all know Denmark plays in the back five, similar to how Germany plays it, but they're so much more defensively organized. They kind of have this do or die spirit. You know, like they're trying to. I can see them trying to win it for Ericsson. I mean, they're all gonna win it for Ericsson, but
I actually agree with you, Sash. 'Cause I feel like Southgate would drop back because also their players are more built, more.
Dude, Southgate is so risk adverse. The reason why he went all out against Ukraine because the defense was so ass.
Exactly.
Ukraine can't defend, yeah. So he saw it as an opportunity to exploit the chink in Ukraine's armor, which was Sancho and Luke Shaw, man. Like,
Just tore them a new one.
yeah, I was watching the match. I was very, very,
And we-
Bro,
very,
the
very
spa-
impressed.
And
The
we-
space
Very, very
in
impressed.
The Ukraine box was ridiculous. Like, why
mean,
did
right.
they like teach marking in Ukraine? I don't know. Could
I
have
mean
fooled
that
me.
Sancho and like Shaw thing is like making the whole
Mm.
United go crazy now.
I know.
Like, right,
Isn't
Nathan?
It,
Like,
isn't
how
it
do you
Yeah, I
feel?
bet-
wonderful?
I bet Nathan was having like a semi.
Like all the
No
fans.
pun
No,
intended.
I mean, it's just good to see that all the United players are performing, especially Maguire as well. I mean,
That's
we can't leave
true.
him out. He's had a pretty
Mm.
decent game.
Man
as well,
scored
so.
a goal on his first. Like, was it
Yeah,
his
it's for
first
the
starting
that was
goal?
Hendo. My guy. That was my
Hendo.
guy, Hendo.
Yeah.
Or was it the previous?
No, Maguire did.
Yeah,
score.
Maguire did score.
But it wasn't,
Maguire
it wasn't
scored
his
as well,
first
but it's not his
yeah.
first goal.
He scored
Yeah.
quite a few for England actually.
Mm,
Oh no no
with
no! no,
the-
As in like
not
for the
long
first
hit.
competition, no.
Yeah, first in the
Yep.
Euros. That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like I'm most happy for Shaw because Shaw had such a good season
Mm.
overall, and he's just showing everyone like at the Euros that it wasn't a fluke thing. Like he's really carrying his form into the
Fluke.
Euros.
Man, he's
Mm.
just taking
Shaw
the
is
piss
good.
at Mourinho. Do you see all the memes
Yeah.
on like Mourinho?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, other than Sterling, I think Shaw has been the second best English player in the Euro so far. I mean, he's looking like pretty slim and fit. Hopefully
who,
he
Shaw?
can keep that body shape. Yeah, Luke
Never
Shaw.
slim. He's quite chunky.
He looks pretty slimmer than how he
usual.
started the season.
yeah.
You know, in I mean how he started last season, but yeah, can see England playing a back five, and I don't know, man. I could actually see an upset.
There we go.
I could see them.
That's
Yeah.
kind of
No, it's so typical of England to like when they beat Germany, they trash Ukraine. Everyone's on like, oh, it's coming home hype train, and then Denmark just come in and suck a
And that's
punch.
the thing.
Yeah, I really feel like
It's
they
like-
hype themselves
it's-
for like
It's
no
not just
reason.
okay. Like to be fair to England and Southgate, right? They have done everything
Mhm.
imaginable to downplay their chances. They are not the ones doing the
Mhm.
talking. It's all their fans and the media. But the team itself has done a very good job to temper expectations.
Mm-hmm.
That being said,
Mhm, mhm.
Mm-hmm.
we saw this at the World Cup. They were already thinking
Yeah.
about France or Belgium in the final. Kind of overlooked
Exactly.
Croatia. Problem now is, okay, a lot of people might not see this as an issue, or they might actually think it's a boost for England. But I look at it as fans are at fever pitch right now. This is like if it's coming home was a cryptocurrency, it would be at its fucking peak right now. Okay, they are playing
Sky
at
high,
Wembley.
yeah.
Gonna be fucking jam packed as it can be. You can bet your ass Danish fans are gonna be there as well, but the Danes did not even expect to like. I mean, they
Be there.
potentially thought they weren't even gonna make it out of the group at one point. Now they find themselves in the semifinals.
Yeah, correct.
Absolutely nothing to lose.
Agreed.
Dude,
Agreed.
like if they win this with the shit that went down in the first game, like they'll go down as even probably
Legends
more
of the game,
more
yeah.
legendary than the Greece side. So
Yeah, doing it without the talisman,
Exactly,
Christian
dude.
Eriksen.
Mhm,
It's
mhm. Agreed.
no, but shout out to Damsgaard, man. He's filled in Eriksen's shoes amicably.
not easy
Like,
to do. Yeah.
Not easy. I mean, he has really stepped up, in absence of Eriksen and all that, and you can see the whole togetherness of the Danish squad. Like everyone stepped up the game. Christensen, he's been a bit sus for Chelsea lately, but he could actually win the Champions League and the Euros double this.
Christensen's gonna win the
It's
Ballon
kind of
d'Or.
Christian's for Ballon d'Or.
But I agree. Yeah, that howitzer against was it Russia? Yeah, that deserves to be mentioned again as well.
Yep. Yeah. So good,
I mean,
man,
like
so
you've
good.
had your kind of bit part players like your Paulsons, your Braithwaites. They're not scoring bucket
Mhm.
loads. Your Dolberg's been the one kind of filling that void, but they've all kind of stepped up,
Mhm.
and you obviously.
Melee, man. Melee.
Oh yeah.
What's his
It's like
Melee?
a really weird
He's
spelling,
been-
right? Like Mahale or something.
Yeah, like it took me a while to get the pronunciation right. Like I actually listen back, but yeah, he's been one of the better defenders in the tournament. Like I think just a little bit behind Luke Shaw and Spinazzola,
Yeah.
possibly third best left back in the tournament. And yeah, he plays for Atalanta. And Atalanta, they I think Gosens also
Yeah,
play
he
for
does.
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Atalanta
Gosens
is like
is in there.
the,
Yeah.
the quintessential glass cannon, dude. They're so fun to watch.
Yep. Belanovsky as well. I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be a thing to watch. Like after the Euros, like I bet the team's gonna pick apart.
Atalanta?
Vouchers gonna circulate.
I mean,
Yeah,
they've been in that
Atalanta.
spot for a while. The only thing kind of saving
I-
them is they've got that Champions League spot. Sorry, BK, go ahead.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's what I
Mm.
was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking whether they got the Champions League
Yeah,
spot
they
as well.
did.
So I
They
think
managed to nab
they
it.
could retain.
They finished second,
Yeah,
right?
They finished
They
behind
finished
Inter,
second.
correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they are quite safe in that sense, like in terms of retention.
Yeah, I think I can see Melee actually not forcing a move, sorry, but Melee actually getting the step up to.
I think mid-season.
Uh,
I think mid-season, probably like a January transfer or a summer.
Nah, I think he'll go. I think he'll go in the summer because
Thi-
I don't
this
think
summer?
because Gosens is I think his first team, so Melee is behind Gosens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't think Melee will settle for like second place. And I think clubs will want him after such a good performance at
Mhm,
the Euros.
mhm.
But yeah, I think are we done with England, Denmark?
Yeah,
I mean, choose your
I
comment.
think
Like,
so.
since we're on it, like England, Denmark. Like, what's your, what are you
Denmark,
guys?
man.
Ooh.
I can see an England capitulation, man. Like
I w-
just Denmark to win on penalties. Like Schmeichel, we have yet to
Whoa,
see Schmeichel
Schmeichel is
shine.
awesome in penalties, man. I have to say.
Yeah, we have yet to see Schmeichel shine in the tournament, and he always does. He always has this one individual brilliant performance. I think that's gonna happen in the semi-final.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Denmark to advance to the final.
What about Nate? Nate, what are you on?
Ooh, I was a doubter of England for the Germany one, right? Just for if I recall.
Yeah, you were.
I was. And I feel like I may jinx it if I say England, but I mean it's hard to look past them because the form that they've been playing with is pretty good. Even though like Ukraine is not the same as the Danish team, hard to say. One is definitely more defensive, but I think England will still come out tops.
I think I just want to see Denmark score first. I want to see how this England team reacts to going behind in a very kind of high pressure situation. That's kind of what I want to see out of the game. I don't really have a horse in this. I would like to see Denmark win just so they can complete, the story. So yeah, I'll go with Denmark. Why not? I'll go with a Denmark, like a 2-1.
Yeah, but sorry to cut in, but can you imagine if England won the entire tournament without conceding a goal?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Bro, we can't call Southgate a fraud anymore, man.
we can't call
He's gonna-
Pickford a fraud. Shit.
More for the Pickford one.
Yeah, I've had to
man.
put Leno in the squad because of that.
I mean, yeah, that would be
yeah.
monumental for them.
So BK is going with England,
No, I
right?
think draw 1-1 then England win. I got a feeling.
Yeah, lah, I mean,
In extra
still-
time
still
or
England
penalties?
Extra time. I think it's gonna be Denmark score first, then England catch up, and then extra time, and then someone will score a goal. I feel like putting a low key bet that Maguire will be the one to score it.
Oh,
Oh
I like
man.
those odds.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Foreshadowing United having a good season.
I don't know why.
I just think
I don't know why.
I just think if England are gonna win the whole thing, right, they are going to have to bleed for it. Like it won't. Like it's been pretty much plain sailing throughout right now. They had a bit of
Except for the Germany, but which wasn't even like much of a crazy fight.
It was a really even match. I wouldn't say that they were really better in the game. Yeah, Germany didn't take their chances, but I'd say in the balance of play, England were better. They were pretty flat against Scotland, but ultimately that game didn't mean much. So it's been pretty smooth sailing, but I expect them to suffer either against Denmark or in the final. Like it's not gonna be, as we think, like clean sheets all the way.
Yeah, the chickens
I really
have to
don't.
come
Yeah,
off the
I
roost,
think
right?
if they're gonna win it, they are going
What
to.
the
they're going
hell,
to
man?
struggle for it. Which might be the best thing to
Yeah.
happen for them in the long run. It will make them
Mhm.
actually believe their own hype now.
Yeah. All right, then let's
on to
Italy, Spain.
Italy,
Spain.
That's an
yeah.
interesting
The-
matchup.
Firstly, we gotta apologize to Spain, man. So it's this episode is
Do
just
we?
a public apology.
Do we? No, bro. No.
Yeah, we do, dude. We kind of shit on them a little bit.
I'm still
We said
shitting
that
on them.
we-
I don't know how they made it that far.
No, dude, we kind of all crapped on Morata, and he's been doing pretty alright.
He's
you
still
know?
been kind of crap though.
I don't know, Morata is
Spain is an
weird,
enigma,
dude.
man, at this tournament, and
They're so
I'm
weird.
interested to
Yeah.
delve further. Okay, obviously
I
think Italy are going in as favorites, right? Yeah, I think we're on
Yeah,
that.
I can't. Like when you think about Spain, you kind of reminisce on like the tiki taka type of football and all that.
Exactly, right?
Possession wise, but I can't tell what type of team they are. These Euros, they can be so fun to watch. They can be so boring to watch. They can be so leaky at the back, and yet in other games they can be like defensively so strong. So I don't know. It's kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde. It's not even Jekyll and Hyde. It's like they're like a monster with like 21 different ways of setting up. Man. So weird. So and I don't know. It really depends on which Spain show up. Like the Spain of old, where they score one goal, they dominate possession, and they just they play that slow possession game and just choke the life out of the opponent and win a 1-0, like what they did in was it in the Euros when they won the Euros. I do remember like before the final, all they did were like 1-0 wins and all that. Like we will score one goal, and then that will be the game. They will just shut it out by
Yeah,
just
they basically
doing
pass you to
defensive
death.
passing. Yep,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah, but I don't know this, but they're playing Italy, and like you see, Italy this tournament they have been a different beast. They have been pretty organized. They know what they're doing, and they're not. I would say like they don't really tend to shut up shop. They tend to like score 2 goals, and they'll still go for more goals and all that. That's why they have been leaking a little bit, but it's just between Mancini and Enrique. Like, who do you think is the better manager? Like
Mancini, man, anytime.
Mancini.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you gonna compare player by player, squad wise between Italy and Spain, I would say Italy come up trumps in terms of player for player.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Chiellini and Bonucci, man. Like
the
so
the
old.
bromance is strong.
yeah, but yeah, I actually read a quote. I think it was Chiellini on Bonucci.
Oh yeah, I saw
saying that
that.
he knows Bonucci better than his wife.
Yeah,
does.
yeah, I
It's
saw that
pretty
one, I saw that
hilarious,
one.
the defensive stalwarts of Italy, man. But yeah, I think Italy will advance. I know they just seem so much better to watch. Like I said, they know what they're doing. They have a game plan and they've been sticking to it very well. Jorginho, the future Ballon d'Or winner, is gonna score the match-winning penalty, man.
I'm gonna actually laugh my ass off if that actually happens. I don't know.
Bro, imagine all the stick he has been getting, like from other fans and even from Chelsea fans. And imagine like if he wins the double, man, the Champions League and the Euros, like it's pretty hilarious to see. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think, man? Italy or Spain?
I think 2-1 to Italy though. Or it could be a 1-1, then like Italy takes it. Well, I think if it goes
Morata to miss a sitter.
oh Morata to score, can you imagine how the Juventus fan will feel like?
They'll cancel him like they cancel
Yeah, it's like oh
fuck
man.
me, who was that Korean striker's name? Way back in 2002. An Jung-hwan, yeah. The way how they cancel An Jung-hwan.
Man.
Or Morata's loan gets terminated instantly. I don't know,
Damn.
Italy, like, okay, I feel like this is the first time Italy are like officially at like peak hype, which is why I think it's the most dangerous time for them to get eliminated, because at least from people I've been talking to, a lot of them aren't giving Spain a chance. Well, I am in that camp myself. They somehow seem to always finesse something out of nothing. We saw that against Croatia, although they tried their best to screw it up for themselves. Against the Swiss as well. I don't know whether that was down to the Swiss being...
Wait, are you just sugarcoating, like frauding their way?
That's
Frauding
the
their way
thing.
to the
I don't actually
semi-final?
know if they've been frauding their way, because against Sweden...
No one knows,
exactly,
dude. No one knows.
Like, I need to know.
It's the part of the game plan.
I need to know, man.
Yeah.
Like, because, yeah, it's the Slovakia game obviously was very bizarre in the sense that they did everything right and Slovakia did everything wrong. But yeah, I'm repeating what you said, lah. Like, they're just so hard to predict. It's the worst thing that could happen is if they put in an insane performance and knock Italy out. Suddenly they become like the favorites per se, depending on what happens in the other match, and then they get completely rolled over by England or Denmark in the final, which is entirely possible. I don't know.
Which is why this tournament is so fun to watch, because like all the favorites were like knocked out, and
Also
because
because of the
pre-tournament
brackets,
wise,
yeah, the brackets did play
Yeah.
a huge role. It completely changed the tournament,
Italy-
I feel.
like Italy, Spain, England, and Denmark. Like if you told me like these
Yeah.
4 teams were in the semi-finals,
You
you'd
would've
be
made a
like,
pretty-
no
made a
way,
pretty
man.
penny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I
Hmm.
don't know, Nathan. How about your thoughts, man?
It's quite tough, but I mean, for me, I think Italy, because Spain is just I feel like they'll be found out eventually. Like they don't have any real leaders. Their team is not playing a very fixed style of football, so they're just like relying on their opponents to not have a great game, which I think has been the case for quite a few of the they haven't been that convincing even when they went to penalties. And they had to go through on penalties against the Swiss, right? Like, I feel
Yeah.
Italy will be able to... I think Spain will still have domination of possession, as they usually do. But I don't think that... I feel like Italy will be the more dangerous side. So that's where I think it will come to whether they can capitalize, which is my only worry for Italy, because Ciro Immobile is a little bit out of sorts now, which is a bit strange. But his last game against Belgium wasn't good. But the other players have stepped up, like Insigne and
I do like Chiesa though.
Chiesa. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Chiesa.
do- I-
is-
I-
Chiesa,
on both
yeah.
sides, they're much more attacking, and they bring a lot more speed and penetration. But Ciro Immobile is like, he's the one that you want to kind of hold up play. That's why when it's not really working out well, they always sub in Belotti,
Yeah.
who does much better at holding the ball.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
But Belotti is not like, I don't know. He doesn't have the pace of Ciro
He's also
Immobile,
not as clinical.
or like
I think he's
Immobile
the
is
Right,
one
he
of
doesn't have the
those brilliant
darting-
strikers, yeah.
yeah, but not of late. Like
Yeah,
not in the last
exactly,
game
yeah.
at least. So it will
So-
come down to who shows up. On
Yeah,
the
I think
pitch.
like, and also depends on when the subs come in for the match. Like, when do they when do you utilize their subs for in that sense? Because I think Belotti usually comes in around the 70th minute or like past 60th at least.
Yeah.
So it's that super sub timing ish.
The two.
That's
It's
usually
like
around
Italy's
the time
version
where
of it's like Italy's version of Giroud.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll agree with that.
where
Actually.
Immobile has run out of steam already, so then they sub
Yeah.
him on.
True. So who do you think starts? Verratti or everyone's flavor of the
it's such a lot to say about
Locatelli.
this guy.
I mean, yeah, he did score a brace in one game, but I haven't been. I don't know. I don't get why people are so fascinated by
It's
Locatelli.
the it's the summer hype. Like the Zaha Patrick Schick is like
Yeah,
the guy.
dude, he's the James Rodriguez of this
No,
tournament.
dude,
man.
they
He
have to
scores
like just pick one random guy and just increase his stock market for no reason. It's like
I feel
Dogecoin.
that- I feel that Barella has been much better than
But the thing
Locatelli,
about
but he
Barella
hasn't been
is
getting the
people,
same
like,
plaudits.
yeah, it's not cool to like Barella anymore because he's not like unknown
The
enough.
hype man.
Like after he
Yeah.
played against
Okay.
Juve, like he exploded, and that was when
Uh-huh.
so hipsters needed to find like a new guy. Like who else got
Exactly.
Locatelli, right? Plays for
That's the
Sassuolo.
FM thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's the FM thing. We have to find a new guy.
It's like
He has like one good game and now
you
Juventus.
got some
on the
guy
side.
telling you like, oh, he's tracked Spinazzola for like the last 4 years since Serie C. It's
Yeah,
how
yeah,
it is,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's how it is.
Who the Italy's right back is like, it's not Florenzi, right? It's the other guy.
Lorenzo.
Ah, yeah, Lorenzo.
Yeah,
I think
Di Lorenzo.
he's been pretty decent as well.
I think it's weird.
I like
Florenzi
him.
plays as a DM for like Italy. I mean, he's
Mhm.
kind of like being able to like switch between centre mid and right back. But
I
yeah,
don't-
kind of
I
strange.
feel that's the beauty of like Italian football. Like it's like their DM and their wing backs and right back, wing backs and kind of thing. It's like it's very nice to see them that they can like, just transfer in and out. It's
I blame Pep for that, dude. He started some whack trend by making Kimmich like a right back. Then he did it with Zinchenko. So yeah, I blame Pep for that. Or I praise Pep for that, depending how you look at it.
Yeah, but I think the reason why we are so unanimous on Italy winning is because we know what Italy can do. We've all watched how Italy play. We know how what their play style is like. Whereas Spain, they're like a few years ago when we were like in secondary school, they have this like whatever and anything. They were
the
selling
drink,
these canned drinks. Yeah, so it's really pure luck on what you open up. You could get like the strawberry tea thing, which is absolutely gross, or you could get like everyone's favorite lemon tea
That's
or
like
green tea and all
opening
that.
packs, dude. You don't know what you get.
Exactly, you don't know what you're gonna get. So
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
still not convinced with the Spanish squad. I'll throw Italy the.
dude, no one. Yeah, I mean, bookmakers' favorites will be Italy, of course, but
I'll throw Italy the 2-1, but
think-
like draw in the
I
extra
think the
time.
danger for the Spanish side is they like to like based on the statistics they pass the ball around too much before actually getting in the
Mhm.
box. Italians are gonna be completely fine with that, man. They'll be like, yeah, I have the ball, we'll sit back, and when we win the ball
Yeah.
back, which we eventually will with the likes of like our favorite Locatelli or like Verratti or whoever starts in that midfield role, Jorginho.
Yeah,
it's
true,
Jorginho.
true,
It's
true.
ripe for the picking on the counter attack, especially if like.
Mhm.
We know how much we like Aspi on FKB, but can you imagine Aspi
Mhm.
against Chiesa, like pace for pace,
Oh,
stride
man.
for stride? It's gonna
Yup.
be ugly.
Yeah, man.
Do they have anyone
Wait,
else on
so-
the right back?
So Spain
Wait,
2-0.
I was gonna say we just
Yeah,
just
so-
said that
so-
we're
so
apologizing to
Spain
Spain and
2-0.
now we're gonna throw them under the bus. I'm sorry, Spain under the bus.
No,
we
we're
go.
apologizing for like hating on them.
No,
but we're just saying facts.
we
yeah.
built we built them up just to knock them down. Yeah, so I'm guessing finals will be Italy versus
Denmark.
Denmark slash Italy.
Let's
Sorry, Denmark slash England.
go.
Oh man, it's gonna be a doozy.
Denmark.
Yeah,
Go
so-
Uzi. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
So who wins? Who wins the Euros, man?
No, that's
UEFA.
crazy. That's like
UEFA win the money to stop ESL from happening.
ESL
SG
wins.
pools are the real winners. I don't know, man.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
gonna
I
sit on
feel
that
that-
fence.
Yeah, I'm on that
No,
fence.
dude, no.
I'm only given
Ju-
my
there's
semi-final
no-
predictions.
Just shouting out to the listeners, like we're recording this on the Monday, before the semi-finals and the final. So we're gonna do this first.
Okay, I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna stick my neck out there. I'm gonna say Italy will win the whole tournament.
How is that being brave?
so that-
It's literally a 1 in 4
Yeah,
chance.
dude, Denmark will be like.
No, dude,
You're also on the
England,
bookmakers.
England are favorites. Okay, England are favorites.
England has been
How?
favorites
England are
from the
never
start.
favourites.
Italy in the finals, like,
Bro, I don't know. They've been favorites since the odds came out, man. Since before the
Yeah,
first ball was
so
kicked.
like it doesn't matter anymore.
No, I'm gonna be brave, stick my neck out, and say that Jorginho will win the Ballon d'Or.
I kind of want
I think
Denmark
that
to
if-
win. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
I want Denmark to win. I think that'll be a
The fairy, yeah, I
fantastic
mean it'll
story.
be, yeah, fairy
That's like
tale.
the Leicester story.
Schmeichel, dude, he's
Mm.
like completed football. Won the
That's
league,
true,
yeah,
that's
dude.
true.
Won the FA Cup with Leicester. Played Champions
the
League
greatest
football,
Euros,
won the
Greatest
Euros.
underdog
Look,
story.
he was, like, overshadow his dad, man.
Uh,
I mean, his dad.
Nah,
what
nah,
is that?
dude.
Does that actually win anything with Denmark? No, right? Or did he
No.
win a Euros?
no, but he won the Champions League, dude.
Yeah, but he
Bruh,
won a
but
Euros. Your
nation,
squad is like
bro.
weaker, man.
Captaining your country to the Euros, like,
Yeah, exactly.
dude, it's gotta count for
Definitely,
something.
you
Club-
gotta give him
club-
some cred. Yeah.
Club football greater than
I'm
international
talking about
football.
the Danish fans, lah. They don't give a fuck. Man. United won the
I
Champions
mean,
League.
like his son had to play through VAR and his dad didn't.
I mean, yeah, alright, fine. That kind of swings the
Football
argument.
before
Yeah.
2020 is like cancelled, right? Like nothing like this.
So will we all be like super
football-
like disappointed if Spain wins the Euros?
Okay,
Yeah, oh, dude,
picture
we'll be
this.
like,
Nathan,
dude, it's,
picture this.
dude, yeah.
In 50 years' time, people are gonna look back and be like, "Oh, damn! Spain won 3 Euros in like what, the span of like 4 tournaments, right?" And then they're gonna look at the first 2 winning sides, and they're
Which
gonna
is great.
compare it with this side. Like, it's not in the same ballpark. So it
Yeah,
kind of like, I don't know.
Man.
I feel like it'll dampen like whatever the 2008 and 12 did, but yeah, I don't know.
But it really goes to show the state of the rest of the
It
world.
just
Yeah,
shows, like-
exactly. That's what I want to say.
Maybe Luis Enrique is just like the greatest coach ever.
Yeah,
Morata
like,
is
like,
the
if
you
you-
guys think
striker
I'm
ever.
second to like Pep, but
Yeah.
like no, I actually done it.
Dude, I mean, if you look at, if you're gonna like ask us this question, right? Like maybe 6-7 years ago, that if you're gonna put Italy, Spain, English,
Oh
and
yeah, for
Denmark
sure, yeah.
in a semi-final and say that Spain is our least favorite to win the Euro tournament, you're gonna call us mad, and that's kind of how
I
far.
would have asked whoever
Spain
asked
squad has
that question
fallen.
how drunk they were for first of all
Yeah,
for putting
man.
Denmark in there and for putting England in there as well.
Definitely the
How
England
football
one.
has changed.
Yeah, yeah,
it's been a
definitely the
really
England
great
one.
Euro so far.
Yeah, dude. If Spain wins, I mean that's football in a nutshell. Like, yeah, you can't call it like
Yeah.
stats and odds and all that, but
Wait.
the ball is round. The ball is round.
Wait. So Sash says Italy, Pascal says
Yep.
Denmark. Nathan, what do you say?
I'm gonna say it's
Let's
coming
just pick
home.
one. Yeah, let's just pick one of each. DK, UKB, Spain.
No, it's coming home.
God.
Okay, I think just for the sake of it, then I'll take Spain. They're such a whack country right now. Like
They're whack.
okay,
They're whack jobs.
at least if they win, I'll be like, guys, they won.
Dude, you know what you do? You should like tomorrow. You should immediately place a bet on Spain to win. I mean, all of the 4 teams, I think they have the highest odds.
No, I think
Denmark,
I
Denmark.
think
It has to be
probably are
it-
the
Denmark.
highest odds, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you
Really?
you know what? Like whoever, since if we're doing the pod next week, right? Whoever who wins this will do the intro of the pod.
Yeah, we gotta.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
right.
then everyone will know.
Like no, wait,
Alright,
the-
alright.
The 3 other members need to buy a jersey of that nation for the winner. I mean,
No,
we have to buy a
fun.
jersey of the person's club.
What? No.
Oh my god! Can you imagine? We all have to wear like United next season.
United jersey.
Actually, wait.
I
I
wanna-
don't mind that lah. That's not a bad. But then I need Denmark to win. I don't like my odds. I don't know.
Hey, you
I
never
don't
know, man.
I don't know,
Denmark,
I mean, if
spirit of Ericsson.
I'll leave
Wait,
you guys to the end of the episode to decide if we're
if
going to.
England wins, so like all of you guys like will buy Arsenal jerseys, which help fund. Yeah, sure. We need all the money we can get.
Yeah, we'll fund like 100 Singapore dollars to Arsenal's war chest.
for them to buy Locatelli.
Yeah, man. We need to pay that 1 week worth of installment.
Damn.
Bro, that's like a minute worth of installments over like a week. Yeah, okay, wait, that's actually like I'm kind of forcing the segue if you guys can't tell, but since we are on to like club jerseys and shit, what's been going on in the transfer market of it? I know things haven't really blown up yet, but maybe you guys have heard some stuff that
I think the
haven't.
Grealish thing is going out, like what Sash mentioned last week.
Oh yeah,
Like
Sash broke the news first in the entire world. In case
Yeah.
in case you guys
Yeah,
don't know. He
But
broke
still,
it before like
it's
that
weird because
Fabrizio guy.
they dropped it like a bit, just a quick peek, like how like the Sancho thing was like dropped, but then that's all. Like they didn't even say what club or whatever. It's just, I mean, pretty sure it's City lah, but like that's all was mentioned.
What was the content?
Wait, like what?
What's the content of the news again?
Literally, they just said like, oh, it's confirmed that Grealish has got signed with another club. Will be announced after Euros. And I was like, what's the whole
Wait,
point of saying?
who is the
Sauced
we?
by bro.
I don't know. Like I was just like, oh,
Sauced by Jollibee.
Johnny.
I mean, if they were quoting what 80, 77 mil, right? It can only be City. I don't see anyone else stumping out.
It was
cash
actually
for Grealish.
88. Like from what I knew, like weeks before, it's like 88.
Yeah, I remember Sash
But
mentioned 88.
I feel that it will only go through if Bernardo leaves to either Barcelona or another club. Like
Do you
He's-
think
he's
they will
only been linked
extend
to
Sterling
Barcelona.
now that like he's
Sterling's
done?
not gonna dude, Sterling's not gonna go.
I feel like
man, after
Sterling
his
was
Euro
never on the
performance.
chopping block. I feel like that
Yeah.
was just
I think I
you
was
know,
doing the
sell
hit
to sell
count the other
papers.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I was doing the hit count. They needed Sterling to stay unless they got Kane and Grealish.
Yeah, it's not just that. It's like up till the end of the season, he was still very much in their plans. Right? It's not like they like stopped playing him.
Mahrez,
halfway through the
probably
season.
Mahrez.
I think Pep kind of likes Mahrez.
Pep's like
He
Mahrez
likes
and
the maverick nature of Mahrez, like the
Mhm.
ability to just pull something out from nothing.
Mhm.
The Bernardo one took me by surprise. I thought Pep really took a liking to Bernardo, but maybe he just sees that he's not
no
consistent
because City, they don't usually pay more than 60, 70 mil for a player,
enough. Yeah.
and they're gonna get Grealish. They're gonna have to pay a little bit over the top. So to offset a little bit
Ah.
of that cost, someone has to go, and I think Bernardo wants a challenge. Yeah, like from what I heard, he wants a challenge, like a brand new fresh start. So I think the only club that's been linked to him so far is, and he can afford his wages, is
Barcelona?
surprisingly Barcelona.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so
I mean, like,
A
dude,
little bit of
Barcelona
traction
is
there,
like
yeah.
linked to. I think they like wanted to release Pjanic and Umtiti, apparently.
Yeah, I saw that too.
ooh,
Yeah.
I mean, Pjanic's not a shock.
Umtiti will be
I mean, it's not a
I think
shock. Umtiti is also
Umtiti is
not,
gonna
not
be
a
on a
starter anymore.
free transfer. Free transfer.
I heard might be possibly
They
free
are
because
willing. Yeah, they're willing to just let him. Like, they're willing to do a Suarez now,
Damn.
basically. Like,
Yeah.
just terminate his contract to let him leave.
yeah.
Dude, Umtiti is still pretty young, right?
27, dude. He hasn't even hit peak
Dude,
defender
it's
age.
like dude, whoever gets Umtiti is gonna be so lucky.
I
man.
bet it's going to be like
Mm.
Crystal Palace got like Sacco, that kind of like situation.
You
Mhm.
think
Is-
Umtiti will go to Crystal Palace?
I mean,
I
not
mean,
Crystal Palace,
He
but it's
must
going to be
really
that
love- He
situation.
must really love Patrick Vieira, lah.
Mm.
Yeah, he could be a risk worth taking.
Mm.
don't
I think
he's
Spurs
as bad
Spurs
as
was
Barca make
interested
him
in
out to be.
Pjanic.
I mean, of course they would be.
Spurs get
That's
Pjanic.
that's such a Spurs sign.
Yeah, it's such a Spurs thing, man.
Pjanic is so bad, dude. He's like the C-Tech Jorginho.
No, I feel like he won't do well in the Premier
Pjanic
League.
is class, but
No, man.
he's
He's gonna get
past
wrecked
it.
in.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
like
get wrecked in the
Stoke,
Premier
like
League. Dude.
Stoke would just like ruin him if Stoke was
he's
there.
not. He's not the.
Why
kind
are
of
you talking
guy-
about Stoke?
Because
Stoke
Stoke
is just the
ruined.
quintessential. Like,
Yeah,
half-
Stoke is like the benchmark. Like you can't get past. Like what do you say? A cold night on. A cold night on
Yeah,
Stoke.
dude,
cool
it's
Thursday
like-
night in
Yeah.
Stoke, yeah.
Can Messi
But,
survive
yeah, I
that?
want to hear Nathan's thoughts on the links, like United's links with Camavinga and and Rafael.
Yeah, the
Rafael
Varane.
Bro, dude, Rafael-
Yeah.
Yeah, screw Camavinga, but like Varane, man, wow, that one is
Then again,
I mean,
he is-
Varane's,
he is
yeah lah. I mean, we've been
Dude,
we've been
no,
shitting.
but do you know
we've
the
been
ru-
shitting a lot on Varane.
dude. The rumors is that there's also a rumor going around with Pogba trading for Ronaldo,
Varane.
which I don't even know
For
why. that is-
Ronaldo.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know why is that.
I thought it was more Pogba to PSG.
No, there was Pogba to
I don't
because
I don't see that happening.
Allegri
How is PSG
Allegri
buying everybody?
Allegri could use
Because
Pogba.
They're
it's- because
PSG,
it's
dude.
PSG, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this PSG
They
dude.
can buy a.
Yeah.
That's true.
If PSG just had the recruiting, nows that Man City had, not even Man City. Like you could look at, yeah, I'm just gonna use Man City. Like PSG have wasted so much money over the years. Like they just bought Icardi, I think last season. He's gonna become obsolete soon. It's yeah, I don't know who the hell runs their transfers, man. Just really, really hit and miss transfers, especially with the amount that they have to spend. But yeah, screw them. I think this
I mean,
season,
dude,
they're
they
finally like
Keylor
going
Navas.
crazy.
Yeah. Keylor Navas is gonna. I don't think he'll settle to be number 2. He's been so good.
He won't be
at
number
PSG.
2. I think Donnarumma's accepted that he will have to challenge to dislodge Navas at least for the first 2 years.
Oh, okay.
But
They probably
I-
talked it out lah. It's like a project kind of thing. Like Navas is slowly gonna get shifted out.
I
when
mean,
his
yeah,
contract runs down.
he's
Mm.
hitting his peak. His peak is soon over anyway.
They'll probably
Yeah,
split like the cup
yeah.
games and whatnot lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ideal, but
But it kind of reminds me of when when Spurs had Lloris and Brad Friedel. Like Friedel was
Is
still
Friedel
going
even
strong.
for comparison to Loris?
what about Czech and Courtois?
No,
Yeah,
I said when
that is the most.
Yeah, I
no
think Czech
when
Courtois.
when Friedel was number 1 at Spurs and then Spurs bought Lloris. Yeah, so it was like kind of like Lloris wanted to play first team, but Friedel was
he had
was still number
slowly
1,
bet- yeah, he had to, they had
yeah,
to
then
bet
he-
him slowly, yeah.
yeah, he kind of had like showdown talks with Levy saying that because I think there was a Euros coming up, or I think it was Euros coming up, and if Lloris was always sitting on the bench, it could affect his chances. I mean, he could lose out his place to Steve Mandanda in the in the French
Why all laugh at
number 1 goalkeeper
Mandanda?
position.
Very, very funny about that.
I mean, is that even like a comparison for him?
No, legit. I do remember that.
Yeah, no,
report,
I
so
do.
I think the whole
Actually, right.
Donnarumma. Yeah, sorry. I think the whole Donnarumma waiting for his place against Navas is just. It's just to please him only. Just to please
I mean, the
Navas.
writing's
I
on the
think
wall, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
like
It's
what
actually
happened
kind
with
of like what's
Courtois.
happening, yeah. Henderson and De Gea, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
exactly the same situation. And because of like, I think because Henderson didn't get to play as often as he thought that he would when he was playing this season. That's why he didn't even get anywhere near number 1 for England. So I don't know. Like, there's also big talks of what's gonna happen for United in the keepers area because
So,
we have just gotten Tom Heaton back. And,
Yeah.
Yep.
And,
think-
and Grant has just signed an extension also, or he's going to. So
Yes.
Oh,
that's
man.
number 3 and number 2 spot taken. So you're still left with 2 number 1s, which is too many goalkeepers lah. So someone's gonna go.
So for
Yeah.
United, I think you guys are letting go Van de Beek. Pogba is still.
Why? Are they letting go of Van de Beek?
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
so. Really?
I think like Madrid might really go for him, and they might use it as a additional thing for Varane. Might be.
Oh,
Or like a make weight for Varane.
Yeah.
Like Varane plus.
I thought that they
sorry,
would prefer
like,
to have
yeah.
Pogba than Van de Beek.
No, then that's the thing. I think they can't lose both. So like Poggers might go to Juventus because Allegri is back there. So then the whole Ronaldo shit as well. I think the Ronaldo shit is just stories. Just because like Ronaldo coming back to United sounds cool and stuff. He might want to come back, but I mean, like, does United really want him? And you guys got Cavani as well. So
We have Sancho as well.
yeah, and the wages I
Who's
don't
gonna
know.
take the number 7?
But one. And I think you guys are also extending Shaw or giving Shaw a new deal. But one
Definitely. Yeah,
one most I think the news that I think caught my eye is James Rodriguez is going to leave Everton because Rafa might not want him.
What a shock! What a shock, guys! It's
I was
not like
like-
we called. It's not like we called this or anything a year ago, right?
I saw that. I was
Wow.
like, oh my god, this would be a good one.
Wait, but where do you all think he'll go to?
Boca Juniors.
Back to Real Madrid. I don't know.
Wait, he
Wait,
actually
why?
an Everton
Why
player,
Boca
right?
Juniors? Never Argentina.
Same lah.
Wait, he's actually an Everton player, right?
He is,
Yeah,
yes.
they got him think
Free,
more
free.
free. Yeah.
So,
Dude, his wages must be astronomical, man.
how about Barcelona trade Coutinho for him?
Well.
Dude, Coutinho is way better. I'd rather have Coutinho, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
And-
I kind of feel for James, man. Like you were sold a dream by Ancelotti, came over. And then he
Ancelotti
bails,
takes him back
pretty
lah.
much leaving you in like in the gulag to fend for yourself.
Ancelotti takes him back lah. Like, who knows, man?
I
Real
mean,
Madrid
that's
has an influx of that kind of player, man. Like, and they like
Yeah.
Ancelotti doesn't even like using like very defensively irresponsible players. He's already got like Asensio, Isco, Odegaard for fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah,
Ceballos,
yeah.
kind of. So,
Oh, Isco may not be there, right? There's
but
definitely talks
they'll
of
have to
Isco
clear
to
them.
leave.
They'll have to clear them out first.
Yeah, he took back Odegaard already. I think he's
Wait,
also
is Isco still young, or is he like
27,
Mm,
28 or 30.
Isco has
I can't remember.
stagnated badly. He's
Yeah.
kind of
Mhm.
fallen out of favor.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was just Zidane or whether he can.
I think it's
Fine,
Zidane as
because-
well.
At one point, he was Madrid's best player, man.
Yeah, yeah,
This,
I
is-
do
this was
remember
quite
that.
a while ago, so I don't know. if
At
he
least
can
about
recapture
3
that
years
form.
ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. They'll need to freshen up their midfield and like. I mean, obviously we are joking about James, but like Modric, Cruz,
Yeah.
even Casemiro are like nearing kind of.
Yeah, dude,
that
they
age.
literally has no one for Casemiro. Yeah, man. I can't even think of. Like, Cruz and Modric are still, I guess, you can find talents to take over them. Odegaard and, I don't want to say Ceballos, but like, they potentially could fill out the
Yeah,
space.
their whole team needs a rebuild. Like, it's
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
the
but why
Pogba thing has legs. It's just whether they can agree on a
No,
deal.
do they have the
United.
cash? That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
unless
yeah,
unless it's like
How big
Pog-
of like of a fan is like Ancelotti as well? Because
yeah.
I know Zidane was the one kind of pushing that quite a bit. I don't know if Ancelotti feels the same way
Mhm.
about PP.
Mhm.
Maybe Papa Perez does.
Yeah,
But Perez just
about
want,
it,
Perez.
he might not be
Like,
able
what-
to flex cash anymore as hard as he did.
Yeah, but
what,
do
what
remember
you just
that.
mentioned.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
Nathan.
what BK
yeah.
just mentioned about like how you could go from Modric and Cruz to Odegaard and Ceballos. That's a major step down.
Yeah,
for
it is.
Madrid. So I
You're-
like
you're
I
telling
doubt
me.
they will do that. Like they have to go for someone of the caliber like of global galactic.
The thing
like
is,
Pogba.
I think like the engine room slash, not he's not exactly Casemiro. Like, in fact, he's quite different, but he's able to play that defensive role as Valverde. He's gonna be like their next Modric of sorts. I can see him staying at the club like for the next 8-10 years. So we'll be kind of finding out who plays alongside him next season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they're
True,
gonna
and
stick
Assuming
with the
they're
same
looking
kind
to
of
phase out Cruz and Modric. Yeah.
And don't forget, Madrid didn't buy anyone last summer, so
Oh,
I don't know. There could be some truth to the whole Pogba to Madrid rumors.
But even if it's Pogba, dude, it's just like one player. Like, I think they need a lot more than just him.
yeah, that's true. But Ancelotti never shirks away from a rebuilding job.
Oh, and don't forget,
That's true.
what's the Leicester Fofana, man? Fofana. If Varane goes, I think Fofana is the one to replace him.
Not a bad shout.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what? Fofana, as in Fofana to where?
Madrid.
Yeah, to replace Varane. I won't see why not.
Oh, I never actually heard of that.
I saw that one
It's
out.
new to me.
At first, like
We just made it happen.
I think it was
Oh.
Fofana
This is
to
how rumors
replace.
start.
BK calling it.
I think Fofana was to replace Ramos, but now that if
Yeah, losing Ramos and Varane will be tough. but
Yeah.
They
Yep,
already
yep.
have Militao.
I think they
And
can just rebuild a full centre back.
Nacho has been able to kind of do a job, but
Dude, Nacho is a Spanish Johnny Evans, man.
Oh
He's
man,
just-
I'll back you up with that. Yeah,
yeah,
I totally back you.
he's great. But I agree. They're probably gonna want hell. Maybe they'll go for Umtiti.
Hey, actually could see that, you know.
Actually, that
That's
makes a lot of sense.
right.
No, that
Yeah, that
makes
can make
a lot
sense.
of sense.
But when it comes to Madrid and Barca, very little things make sense. I mean, yeah, but who knows, man? Who knows?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Ac-
it's open.
Actually, pretty exciting transfers potential transfers in for United. You know, after bagging that Sancho transfer.
I feel like
Yeah,
that
it feels-
the
I
English
can't believe it's
transfers
actually
are
happened, man.
bolder than the Spanish ones. Like right now, PSG is the only one who's really acting up, apart from any other out of England.
I mean, they got a Donnarumma. I mean, for PSG, they got Donnarumma, Hakimi,
Ramos.
and
Win out. We
one more guy.
Gini-
Ramos.
Wijnaldum.
Oh yeah,
Two
Ramos.
more
And
guys.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, they got So they're actually quite decked, and they're all free. No, Hakimi wasn't, but the other two were free.
Hakimi was like 70, man.
but the other
yeah,
two
the
were
other
free,
two were
man. So Poch has a squad.
They have to win the Champions League.
Dude, they have so much
I mean, they
wages,
have to.
and I can't even think like
Yeah,
how.
dude.
They're gonna implode like France did. There's just too many egos, bro.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. Too many egos, man.
I mean, what the hell? You have like I already mentioned, you still have Icardi, you still have
Mhm.
freaking Di Maria. They want to bring Moise Kean back. I don't know why.
Yeah, how are they gonna fit all of them in?
Exactly. It's just
Maybe
like,
Mbappe leaves and goes to Madrid.
Ah, yeah, that one
Yeah,
makes sense.
Mbappe
Yeah,
to-
yeah, that makes
And
sense.
Mbappe to Liverpool, man. Like one of the most random links.
It refuses to go away, man. I appreciate our fan base really like keeping the meme alive. Yeah, I don't know. And to answer your question earlier, BK, right, I think ever since the pandemic hit, I think especially teams in La Liga were hit damn hard. That's why the likes of Barcelona, they're already like in crazy amounts of debt. Especially with all their botched signings in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, they deserve it, lah. Like, screw it, lah. Like, screw the Spanish squad.
Yeah, dude, dropping 100 mil on Dembele and Coutinho.
Dembulance.
respectively,
Come on,
it's
man. Stick with your Dembulance.
Lord, man. Dembulance,
Yeah.
Usman Dembulance.
Man is
But
out
I'm kind
again,
of
man.
more surprised like that. The news around Haaland is so quiet. I thought he was the most in demand
I
player.
think they were saying that the question now is, can they let Haaland go since
Yeah, because you see, after they sanctioned the Sancho deal,
apparently
that's pretty hard to say.
apparently they weren't
they
even
don't
happy.
need they don't need money.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
They weren't even
They don't need
happy.
money.
They just didn't want to stop Sancho. Like, they didn't want to make
You
Sancho.
just say they don't need money.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone needs money, man.
No,
No, as
apparently.
in they're not hard up on cash.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, fair. But
yeah.
I mean, we said this last week. It's gonna be very hard to refuse 3 times what your release clause is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dortmund being Dortmund, I don't think they'll have the power to
feel-
stop that.
I feel Dortmund's board is like Levy combined, but in a good way. Like, they'll just take, like, if it's a good.
Dude, they
They
run so
actually
much
nurture,
better.
They actually have the ability to nurture like sick players. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where I think, especially if you're a young talent, Dortmund has to be up there, right up there
Yep.
with your list of options.
Like them and Leipzig. I mean, Leipzig
Yeah.
signed Andre Silva, which I think is a brilliant signing.
No, wait, did it?
You know, they signed
Yeah,
Andre
from
Silva.
Eintracht.
It just,
Oh,
it just
man,
happened
nice,
like
nice.
a couple days ago.
Nice,
Mm.
nice.
Brilliant signing.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
Yeah, but not much news around Liverpool and Chelsea. It's just all pretty quiet after
Yeah.
that.
Things are gonna
Dude,
explode really
if
soon.
if Liverpool don't sign anyone else after Konate, I think you guys gonna struggle, man.
Klopp.
Nah, dude, I think Klopp has done enough to
No,
to
yeah,
not warrant
which is
the
why,
sacking,
which is
like,
why
to leave on his
I-
own terms.
I think
yeah,
we will still we will eventually get signings over the line. It's just how
like wait, who are you guys linked with? Like the legit ones. We don't count Yuri Tielemans, man. Don't
yeah, exactly. Like there's no one legit at the moment. dude.
right?
If they are doing it, they're keeping it under wraps.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Coutinho.
I don't even know
lah.
what like our budget is. That's why I can't speculate. You get what I mean? I can't be
Yeah.
shooting out 70 million players.
I think
um,
Wijnaldum went on a
Free.
He went on a free, right?
But you
so yeah, we're
offloaded.
definitely gonna have to sell like at least 2 or 3 players.
But you
So,
offloaded
I think, like,
100k wages for that.
Shaqiri's probably gonna go to like Inter Milan to replace.
Shaqiri's price has had to have gone up like at least 10
Yeah.
mil, bro.
No, not
He's
10.
gonna
like
go
5.
like Milan. Yeah, I think he's gonna go to Milan to replace Shahanoglu.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd be
right.
cool with that. I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, like a
Money's
cool.
man.
I don't know, man. Milan is still splashing cash on the Chelsea trio.
Yeah, then
man.
you guys gonna like no. I think Ziyech will
They already
stay.
gave enough money for Tomori lah.
Yeah.
They-
I mean, Chelsea's just being a bitch about it, lah. So get
yeah,
shit
then
together,
you guys
man.
are gonna buy Ward-Prowse like finally.
oh,
Dude,
man,
what-
imagine
what
he's actually
Prowse-
the guy.
Ward-Prowse to Liverpool. I know he's a good player, man. Like
2021,
Yeah, I
make
know.
it happen, man.
I know he's a good player. Also, right, since we're on the topic of Ward-Prowse, the guy who Sash brought up, I think a couple episodes ago, Danny Ings, he just rejected a contract at Southampton. So, hey, man,
ooh,
clubs, raring to go to snap
Ooh.
him up.
damn, back again at Liverpool.
I mean, I wouldn't hate it, but financially it doesn't make much sense. But it is what it is.
Mm.
Alright. I think
I think
Yeah,
we
we
can
do.
wrap it up. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, man. As usual, we're gonna thank everyone for tuning in. If you guys don't know, we're on YouTube now as well. Shout out to Nathan and a small shout out to Sash for getting that going. He knows why. But yeah, check us out on YouTube as well. Obviously, still on Spotify, and we'll be uploading a few more like shorter sound bites on Instagram as well. I'm sure you guys are already on there, and if you're not, it's at Kit Banter. But yeah, apart from that, we will see you guys next week, where we'll wrap up the entire Euros competition. So we'll talk a bit about the final, talk about our frauds of the tournament, all that good stuff. But yeah, in the meantime, we'll see you guys real soon.